Oh, yo, share the fucking room, man. What y'all doing, bro? Come on, man. Share the fucking room, man. Charleston is up here, bro. Come on, man. Share the room. Let's get these numbers up. What's poppin', Charleston?
What's up, brother?
Man, chillin', man. Man, this is dope. It's dope to have you here, man. It's real dope, man, to have your energy in this building. We gonna turn up a little bit. We gonna get the people in here. We gonna have a conversation. This is like home. You know what I mean? We just real chill. Niggas smoking, niggas drinking, but niggas still trying to heal. You feel me?
Bet. Yeah, now I was listening to you. A little brief background on what it's like. Yeah, I like what I was hearing. And then I was saying to myself, I said, man, this nigga done his homework on me. Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. The first time I saw you, you were having a conversation with a man called 60 Shot him.
Yeah. I brought him to the city. Yeah, he came down to the city. Got him a free interview. I didn't know they. Yeah. He got him a good goddamn free interview.
Yeah. So that's when I started watching you. And since then, I've been paying attention. And like when you was in the audience, I was saying one thing that I noticed about you, because it's easy to, have people hate a nigga. It's very easy, you know what I mean? All you gotta do is point out all the negative things about him, and be quick to just abandon that person, right?
Yeah.
But I do think that, I feel like you were one of the prophets, if we look at Tupac as a prophet, we can look at right as a
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think each generation and each era has their Malcolms, their Martins. All of those shoes have to be filled. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. No. So this what I know, right? Every pair of shoes that's on earth, somebody has to fill them when them people step out of them. So I tell the young niggas, that bum in front of the store that's drunk, nigga, somebody gotta fill his shoe when he die. Yeah. So I tell you, nigga, what shoes you gonna be walking in? So I was listening to you earlier when you said you think that I'm one of the brains that Tupac sparked. You're absolutely right. I'm a student of Tupac Amaru Shakur. I took on his spirit as if he was Jesus. So I took on Tupac's spirit, his lyrical teachings, like my mother did the Holy Bible, Jesus and the Holy Spirit. I never made him God, but I took on his traits and his characteristics by his lyrical teachings and the spirit that flowed through his music, the power that you can hear in his voice. So when he made the movie and said that in that movie, after when they produced that movie after his death, yeah, homie, I came to know God. I used to reject God before I started really indulging into Tupac's lyrics. He was the first rapper, he was the first gangster or a thug, a street guy who I ever heard made reference to God. The song Lord Knows, I smoke a blunt to take my pain out, and if I wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. Lord knows. So throughout my years, I began to research and look up the individual names that Tupac would put in his songs, for as the black political leaders, the Black Panther Party members. That's how I started researching who we are. I was baptized when Tupac said, "Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished." When he made the song "Made Nigga," when I got out of the boys' home at 21 years old, one of my first and only tattoos is across my back. It says "Made Nigga." That was my Tupac stamp. Yeah, so nah, homie, you've done your homework, and you've kind of lined me in an absolute truth and how I live my life in purpose. Nigga, Tupac was my Jesus as a kid. Like King Von is to these niggas. Tupac was my Jesus.
Yeah. And you know, like, so for me, right, when I speak, and I use the word, I said street messiah, right? So people always look Jesus, and the way they have described him is that he was this soft, humble dude. But there's no way a nigga was gonna come on this earth and change people's minds and tell them that he's the son of God and do it in a very like soft manner. I think Jesus was loud, arrogant, annoying.
Bold,
you know
yeah. He was an Ali.
He was like that.
He was an Ali kind of guy, but loving and compassionate. Ali was loud, bold, nigga, but Ali was loving. Muhammad Ali was loving, homie, but he was arrogant, he was loud, he was egotistical, and all the mean things that Ali was saying about the niggas he was fighting, homie, he was playing. He was discussing some of this stuff, and in the process of him being mean to him, homie, he gave more black boxers a chance at making millions and becoming millionaire than anybody ever, next to Mayweather. But Mayweather went more Mexican boxers. Nah, homie, man, Jesus was a bold nigga. For him to go inside the church house and flip over tables.
There you go. You can't do that being humble.
Nah, you can't score a touchdown. You can't score a touchdown on 4th and 1 at the goal line humble. You can't dunk from the free throw line being humble. You can't break records on the court being humble. Nigga, all great men have a level of arrogance to them. All of them. Kobe, Jordan, all of them. So it's the persona of the man, but it's not the man.
Yeah. And you know, so like for me, I watched one of your lives, and you was somewhere. You was talking, and then you closed your eyes, and then you said you at peace. You don't care what happens to you, right?
Yeah.
And then you got out the car and you started walking around, and you were like, "Yo, I'm here." Like, You said you was close to OG, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name, but there's some guy you must have issues with. He's some gangster dude. You were like, "Yo, I'm by his neighborhood, but nobody's gonna touch me." And you know what was true? I saw people walking by, talking to you, saluting you, blah blah blah. And what I was thinking about in that moment was like, okay, here's this guy who's loud but has a message, right? Like, are people going to only understand him when he's dead and gone?
Yep.
Or can people understand him when he's here? You understand what I'm saying?
The value of who you are and the value of what you bring to this earth and this life cannot be measured up while you're here. It can only be tallied up when you're gone, because you're here. When that presence is gone, then you know. Martin didn't know how great he was. Neither did Malcolm. You only get those rewards when you can't hear them in the casket. This what I know, homie, that makes me so confident that a nigga won't fuck with me in this city. I've never shot a gun at a black man. I've never robbed a black man. I've never brought harm to the black community. I didn't sell dope in the black community. I'm not known for being a whoremonger amongst black women. I didn't abuse the black ladies. I didn't throw trash in the neighborhood. I picked it up. So when you look at those traits and then you factor in the characteristics that I work with children in this city, and I never asked the government or nobody for no money and no help. What I would do is say, this what I'm doing, and people would join in because they saw the consistency in what I was doing. When I didn't have a car, I didn't stop doing it. When I was broke, I didn't stop doing it. In 12 years, my nigga, I don't have one allegation of being inappropriate with no kid, boy or girl. In 12 years, you can't find one person in this city that say he doing it for the money. I done fought the police. I done been drug out of City Hall. I done fought the gangbangers. I done fought the killers, all while helping children. Nigga, the kind of work that I done put in the streets is measured to the same kind of niggas who done killed 50 niggas. That's the level of respect that I earned, my nigga. It was the consistency. On top of the fact, nigga, I was self-sustainable. I never asked nobody for nothing. I just got up and done it. I done it when I didn't even feel like doing it, my nigga. I done it when I even started hating niggas. I done it, no, man. I went to complete obedience. I stopped making sacrifices. And nigga, after about 5, 6, 7 years, nigga, I was operating out of complete obedience. But in the process of that, because of the conditions and the actions in the heart of my people against our own people, I started hating niggas. And I didn't want to hate nobody. That's why I ended up on the internet, my nigga. This was my outlet. This was my outlet. And when I realized they pay you on this motherfucker, nigga, that's when the game kicked in. That's when the game kicked in. But what it did, it took me out of my local community and put me on an international level, and God made me a fisherman of men. That's why so many men flock to me, whether it's in threats, in anger, and so many boys and grown men run to my videos and run to my channel because I am the new bait for God, a fisherman of men. He said, I will make you a fisherman of men. And that's what I am, my nigga.
So, remember, we started off with the street messiah aspect of Charleston White, and we talked about Tupac.
A Charleston White, a Malcolm X, those come along every 50 to 100 years. So if you think back from Malcolm to now, it ain't been a nigga on earth, nigga, done talk the way I done talk, not even Tupac. It ain't been a black man in our lifetime, my nigga, that have ever stood up against every black gang in this country with the ultimate disrespect. Fuck your fallen soldiers, fuck your hood, and I've been standing on it. Nobody have ever done this. And stood toe-to-toe with the gangsters, the killers. I don't say nothing about black women BBLs. I don't talk about their eyelashes. I don't tell her she needs to lose weight so she can get it. I didn't go to Kevin Samuels' route. I went the most dangerous route you can go, disrespecting the streets and vowing to call the police. I became one of the most freest black men in America because I'm not bound by nothing. No codes, no ethics, no hood politics, no street. I'm not bound by nothing but righteousness, right or wrong. I'm free.
Yeah. So now, I remember there was a point in time. This how I describe Charleston White, right? Like the whole world was looking right, and you made the world look left, right? Now that is some crazy shit, right? So you came in the game and you said you were the snitch. At that time, it was crazy for anybody to embody that kind of label and say I'm a snitch, right? So like, what courage did you carry for you to feel like what gave you the path, like within yourself? I'm talking about within yourself for you to jump in that fire.
I started watching black mothers bury their babies.
Okay.
And then I started studying law. I started getting into law and changing laws and legislations. So I started having access to all different kind of files and databases. And I started realizing, nigga, all gangsters tell. It's part of the streets to tell. Because there's no honor amongst thieves. So when I broke down the whole elements of the street it's every man for itself. So you got kids dying. You got niggas shooting up old women houses. The grandmothers can't sit on a porch nowhere, no black community. The niggas coming home from prison. Nah, homie. When you work with kids and you start seeing the world through the eyes of children's pain, you start hating gangsters in the streets. Because you start realizing during the pandemic, it was the gangster niggas that was doing all the abusing. It's the niggas coming home from prison, jumping back on the woman. It's the niggas coming home. It's the street niggas sleeping with the 15, 16-year-old girls. Turning them out. So when you start seeing and relating to the world through the eyes and the pain of children, the convictions of any man would stand up and say, call the police on him if he hit your mama. Put him in jail. But then too, that's the love in my heart. I would much rather put a black man in jail than put him in the graveyard and make his mama cry forever. See, it's some niggas that wake up every day and they'll kill a nigga with the drop of a dime. But they won't tell on him. If he kill a kid, they won't even kill him for killing a kid. So I started saying, homie, everything that these niggas uphold is the detriment of our existence. And I'm turning away from wrong. Everything about the streets is wrong. Everything about no snitching is wrong. And I turned away from wrong, homie. I turned my back to it and turned the other way. That's what repentance means. You turn away from. So when I stepped over to the right side of the street and started going straight, I didn't want no street residue on me with these lambs and sheep and pure women over here and innocent children. I didn't need that residue on me. And we trying to get these babies buried, and I'm one of the last people that their mothers touch for they. Nigga, I want it to be as pure as I can be for my people. And holding on to that street shit, my nigga, it taints me. So I turned away from them. I don't uphold nothing, nigga, right or wrong, good or bad. Fuck the rest of the world. Is it right or is it wrong? Is it good or is it bad? And everything street is wrong and bad.
Let me ask you a question. I remember you one of the guys that made the world realize that these niggas that is dying have mothers, right? Because we're so like ingrained in the music culture and the people who are the faces, we don't even realize the families that's grieving about the dead people that people rap about smoking, right? You brought the mothers to the forefront and said, yo, Joker has a mother, and his mother has a voice. So, like, as far as that part of your work, like, where is that at? Because I'm not seeing those mothers like Doug's mom. I don't see those women anymore. Like, what's going on with them? Could they not go on a journey with you? Like, what happened?
I'm not a savior, homie. I'm just shedding the light where the light needs to be shined at, my nigga. I can't save them. Right now, last night a 12-year-old baby in my city was killed at a rap nigga studio where all these niggas sell drugs at. A 12-year-old baby was killed by a 5-year-old baby. You know what them niggas did? They cleaned up that motherfucking studio, got the drugs and all that shit out, nigga. Dropped the baby off at the hospital. Now homicide detectives can't solve the crime. Who you think trying to help solve that crime publicly, nigga? I went to the mother. And the mother gave me the names of the gangster niggas, the street niggas that was in that motherfucker. Ashton Washington, DeCarlos, Eastwood Tank. Nigga, I'm hollering their names, nigga. Homicide looking for you niggas. Y'all was the last one, and I'm willing to go to war with these niggas over this shit behind the death of this 12-year-old baby, nigga. Yeah! Right now today. Right now today. It's a new mama I'm working with. Can't even bury the baby. So before them niggas turn they self in, they better give us some money, nigga. Yeah! See, this ain't on social media. This my real motherfucking life, nigga. And I'm gonna ride around every day on them hoe ass niggas. behind that 12-year-old baby. Because, nigga, 3 weeks ago, me and that baby took a picture together. One of my biggest fans. But he looked up to these street niggas that left him to die. A 5-year-old baby killed him. And them niggas ran like cowards. But they was selling dope around him. Man, I hate these niggas, my nigga. But I don't hate them. I hate the actions in the heart of these niggas that can be so cowardly, my nigga. So yeah, I'm snitching on them niggas. Hollering their name. Ashton, Washington, DeCarlos, Eastwood 88, nigga. These niggas know where I be and everything.
Yeah. Now, Charles, let me ask you this, right? So, you did create a distinction, right? Because I remember one time you were speaking about Nipsey, and I was like, damn, I like Nipsey. So I felt a way that you were talking about Nipsey, but then you was like, Nipsey is different from Hermes, right? It's a real name. And I was like, that's when I was like, oh, this nigga, he's smart. He knows what he's talking about. Because you're separating the character from the spirit, you know what I'm saying? And when you did that, I was like, he know what he's talking about, right? I gave you respect after that. So even when you did that with Kim Hard, I was like, you're separating that image that these niggas make for the public, for money, all of that, right? From who they actually are when they birth and their moms give them a name, and that's their spirit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what transcends. See, the name that we all come to love, we don't give that energy no force to transcend nowhere. So that's why the force remains in the music, and they never embrace that spirit of that man. Nigga, right now today is supposed to be a Nipsey Hussle statue looking like Tupac statue somewhere. It's supposed to be a class taught on Hermes, where he came from, his lineage. It's supposed to be a scholarship fund in the hip-hop community in his name. The spirit of the man. Nigga, they holding on to the character he played. And Nipsey wasn't even his name. It was a character that he used to be a character. They called him Thundercat. But this is what happens. This is what I saw at Irma's funeral. All of us are here for Nipsey. Smoking weed, listening to Nipsey's album, enjoying the music, but his family was mourning the loss of that beautiful spirit. And nigga, I paid attention to everybody who spoke over his dead body. No one made references to Nipsey other than Black Sam. His mother, Lauren, the little boy, an 8-year-old kid, my nigga, said last night, Irmis came to me in a dream. And homie, that blew my mind. He was in heaven. This is a kid. Who do God speak through?
Yeah.
They listening to the music. I put my blunt out, nigga. And I tuned in spiritually because I knew I was here for something. And when I walked down by his body, there was no smiling faces standing there, sitting before that casket. All of us was to be amongst the celebrities, to be in the line. Nigga, them people, they were hurt. Yeah. So man, don't tell me about Nipsey when them people crying for Irmis and we still playing his music. And let the marathon die when he died. Just like they let the civil rights struggle die when King died, my nigga.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You see why I asked you if you can recreate Charleston? Why I asked you that is, remember Elijah Muhammad was able to elevate to Elijah and let Malcolm step up. So my question is like, can you raise new youngins who would take your message and move on with it? You know what I'm saying?
I got them, homie. One of them was killed today. I got many of them. When I walk into these high schools, and this is why I got such a great relationship with Say Cheese TV. He has the largest urban youth audience outside of Disney and Nickelodeon.
Okay.
He has the largest urban youth audience in the hip hop community. So because of him, I have the hearts of the babies. Niggas, schools, high schools, man, they love, man, it's the old niggas squabbling and debating the ideologies and the belief system of Charleston because they don't know the man. The children love the fact that I'm funny. Yeah, they go crazy. But here's the thing, homie. The old niggas told me that two black motherfuckers in America don't have no business waking up, getting in the car, hanging with each other. I said, why, Pops? He said, all they gonna do is argue and squabble. Argue and debate. Even if they start working together, something's gonna come up where these two black men will stop working together and fall out over a football argument. I like the Dallas Cowboy, you like the Redskin. I'm Muslim, you Christian, and we'll stop trying to help our race behind these small disagreements and ideologies. They don't even know the man, because if you listen to people talk about Charleston, they say what I say. They don't say what I've done wrong. Nobody have said, man, what did he do? He done this. They always say, man, he said this, man. They never said what I've done wrong.
Yeah. Charleston, so like, we've talked about the characters, the spirits. Now, I want to ask you, why did you have to go at Kim Vaughn's mom? Like, when you was going at Kim Vaughn, I was like, okay, he's going at the character, but then you was saying in the name of Jesus, and you know your tongue, bro. You know your tongue. So why did you have to say you don't want Kim Vaughn's mom to ever find justice? And it's almost like you was against her. As
harsh as this sound,
yeah,
the roots and the fruits are the same. The root and the fruits, the root of the tree, the fruit comes from the root. So check this out, right? As many people as documented for King Vaughn who he have killed, not allegedly, documented. His mother have never came out and gave nothing to let us know she don't stand in agreement with her baby. My mother, who had two sons that was locked up for murder, nigga made it known. Made one of them turn himself in when he was trying to run. Because my mother says silence is a form of agreement. Your son is professing to be a demon, and you stay silent? Nah. So years later, when I seen in that video in the club, dancing to her son's songs, I said, these the whole mamas that create these kind of killing niggas. It's the whole street mamas. They got some of the worst gangster sons in the world, and it's in their heart. See, there was a generation of young boys who was playing gangster. It wasn't in their hearts. That's why now in their old age, they playing granddaddy. They playing football coach. The ones that still hollering cuz and Sue, it's in their hearts.
Yeah.
It's in their hearts. That's why when they speak, so as what's in your heart come out of your mouth. And they not in character. They're standing around with bravado-ness and proud men, hollering cuz. The other ones don't even talk like that because they have grown and developed out of a boyhood mindset as well as a childhood value system. Men don't stay in gangs. Boys join them, men leave them. No man joins a gang. He may join a criminal organization for some finance, but only boys gather up around a street name and apartment name and say, this is us. So I'm saying this group is in their hearts, homie. It's in the hearts of these men to really kill and hurt people with no conscience. That's how you can profess and confess, I'm a demon and I'm on demon time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it again. The roots and the fruits are one and the same.
Yeah. So, with your experience with Tuka's mama, did you see something different from her?
Yeah, something totally different.
Okay.
I saw an angel. She don't want no money. She don't want no recognition. She don't want no fame. She want to be able to grieve in peace without the world disrespecting her baby. And they don't even know who her baby was.
Yeah.
She can't even fry chicken because she had just talked to her kid a minute and a half, 2 minutes prior, right before they called and said he was dead. She begged the radio stations to please stop doing this. They offered her concert tickets. Nobody for the industry, homie. They had white kids hollering about smoking Tuka, and they didn't even know what Tuka was. The white people took this kid's childhood name, Tuka, and made it a urban dictionary term for a weed strand.
Yeah.
And that's his childhood name from a baby. He wasn't in no gang. He had just moved over there. You don't hear not one nigga who ever disrespected him said he ever killed one of their friends. And when the streets finally got together and met with Tuka's mama, so they can find, man, you know what they told that woman? He was just a casualty of this.
Yeah.
He was a 16-year-old kid who liked to wrestle. Isn't that odd? He had just won his first wrestling match. His older brother was in a boot camp, and when he got out the boot camp, somebody said, say, man, that's them niggas who killed your brother. He just shot in the crowd and crashed out.
Yeah.
The boot camp came to court to speak on his behalf so they don't send him away for life. Tuka's little sister, because they smoked on Tuka so much in the industry, she ended up going to the mental hospital, homie. She couldn't take it. They never got to grieve in peace.
Yeah.
That woman don't want nothing. So I saw something totally different, homie. That's why I don't speak on her. Miss Dominique is probably one of the most purest women of our time that we'll see after Coretta Scott and Miss Betty Shabazz and Tupac's mother.
Yeah. You know, like I say, like the world was looking right. You made the world look left because obviously everybody was on smoke this, smoke that. But when you came out and you was like riding with the other side, like, yeah, I'm with the other side. I'm with Tuka's side. Everybody's looking at you crazy. But then it's like you have to be a man and look at the truth and be like, wait, I've been doing the same thing. I was just doing it on the other side. I can't say this man is wrong for what he's doing. I can just be against him because he's on a different side than what I'm on.
Well, that's the tactic that the system uses in black on black crimes. They never let the families heal together. They create this divide. So the victim's family will always be against the offense. Homie, we supposed to mend them together.
Okay, Charleston, hold on real quick. So let me ask you this then. Are you willing to work with Lil Durk?
No.
So why?
Why would I go with Lil Durk, homie, with all the grassroots non-profit people that really need somebody to help them? Why would I go with that nigga? He don't really help people. He rap. Keep them in their lane. Nigga, I really help people. Why would I stop all the people who need our helps from the grassroots in the communities with the small non-profits? The ladies at the bus stop, they need us, homie, not them rapping niggas. I want to help the people at the bottom. I don't want to help at the top.
Okay. But do you believe Lil Durk when he speak about non-violence and talking to the mayor? You believe that?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Homie, if he really meant that, nigga, he'll make a public apology to Tuka's mother.
Okay.
They'll go make it right with her first, nigga. That's where you go right your wrongs. And then all that money y'all done made off her baby name. Pay your tithes, nigga. Pay your motherfucking tithes. Cause y'all went to pay other niggas to kill other niggas with the money y'all made off that nigga. That's what the FBI said. Tuka's best friend, FBG Duck. Make it right, nigga. Right your wrongs, I did. I got to meet my victim family and hear the words, we forgive you, I forgive you. And I was free. I was released as a 21-year-old young adult, nigga. Record seal, free life, paid my debt to society. But in my spirit, nigga, knowing right and wrong, I forever owe a debt to that life we took. I forever owe a debt to that life we took. That don't go away. No matter how much right I do in life, that don't go. I owe that debt till I die. And they do too, nigga. Yeah. So I pay mine in the life of children, in the life of women like his mother. All right, big dog, appreciate you. I pay my debt.
Yeah. You said what?
I said I pay my debt daily.
Yeah. Yeah. So Charles, you know who I like. I love you and Act being cool. Right?
Yeah. Yes, I like Act too, man.
But I didn't like how shit went left, and I felt like you got a little sensitive because you love him.
Well, he lied. Academics lied. He said the Live Nation took the tour down, and he lied. I'm the host of a 56-city Live Nation tour right today. Academics lied. The industry, he put China Mac on there to explain, but never called me to explain, to tell my side. Academics.
So, are you and Act not in communication anymore?
No, homie, listen. I'm a stand-up thoroughbred nigga. Act don't have no backbone. He's afraid of the rappers. He know they be wrong. Homie, Academics lied, nigga. That show was sold out in 1 week. He let them knock his bag. He didn't take the money back from me. Man, listen. Live Nation or no other person is offended by what I'm saying. Nigga, they care about numbers. And I do numbers. Right now, I'm hosting the talking tour, headline with TK Kirkland, 56 cities, 4 countries, Live Nation comedy tour. It's only 3 comedians Live Nation comedy tour with. TK Kirkland, Dave Chappelle, and Kevin Hart. DJ Academics lied, homie, that broke my heart. But what I'm saying is, why not be honest with me and just say, fam, the nigga putting heat on me. Don't try to make it like the industry calling you and making you seem like a creep from fucking with me.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let me break this down for the people that don't know. So, Academics said that Live Nation told him that he would have to cancel you out his show because of the statements you made about Asians, right? But you're saying you're still on Live Nation's tour right now.
I just got selected and elected to host a Live Nation comedy tour, TK Kirkland, Grown Folks Talking. It kick off July 7th.
Damn, man.
July 7th.
But Charleston, you can't serve people when they can't go there with you.
I'm not hating nobody, homie. Once you show me for who you are, I can never be mad for who you are. I just don't deal with you according to who you are.
But I feel like you and Act can still do something else though.
But why would I do something with a nigga that done lied? That would be a foolish. That would be a fool. That's a coward move. He gave in to the industry niggas. You know, as soon as he took the tour down, they quit complaining about what I had said.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Soon as he pulled it, all of a sudden, wasn't nobody mad no more. So now, homie, this is what I'm saying. Nigga, if you go get China Mac to go on there to tell his side, put me on there so I can tell my side. It's go get you some money. So, homie, that was a we called him a nigga with a yelly belly. That was a coward move. Homie, don't you know how much flack when TK Kirkland called Live Nation and said, I want Charleston White to host my show. Do you think we got pushback? No. None. Zero. Nada. No pushback. Me and TK done our first show together in Baltimore. We got a call. Hey man, he talking about raping white women. TK called and say, man, how your people take that video down? When I explained to him, he called them people back. Great show.
Yeah.
See, people are getting bits and...
After they know how to maneuver. Because, TK's been in the game for a very long time, since the 90s.
He OG, the 80s, nigga. He go back to Paul Mooney them. He done been schooled up on, yeah.
So do you cut them slack?
No, homie, I don't cut no liar, no slack. You lied. Flat out lied. Because you afraid. Instead of just saying, hey, Charleston, I'm pulling you off, man. I'm pulling you off, my guy. I can't, they put pressure. Just be honest, my nigga. That's why these people won't turn me off. They can't catch me in no lies.
Yeah. Now, let me get into, so I watched the Boosie interview. I think it's up. He said, no, I don't want no smoke with Charleston. And then you responded by saying, hey, Boosie, I'm just playing a character. But when the fans got Boosie, you kind of in the way celebrated. Any
the nigga go to jail, I celebrate. Not just Boosie. I celebrate the fucking going to jail of all rappers. That ain't personal. Boosie have never done anything to me for us to have a real personal beef. But what I do take personal is that I know the story of Marlo Mike, just like I found the story about Atuka. You think I ain't talked to Marlo Mike's family if I'm pushing this hard? You think I ain't talked to YMW Melly's victim family, his aunt? I got his daddy number in the phone right. Nigga, I'm talking to the victims. The victim families. So of course, nigga, most victims celebrate when these offenders die and go to jail. Justice done been served. Boosie got 9 bodies, nigga. 5 of them we know about. You pay your debt going to jail. You got to pay that debt to that life. You can't just turn right. You can't just turn right, homie. Homie, listen. If you know my history, you know I once worked on juvenile life without parole in this country to get it abolished. Well, they didn't take it away. It was some fine print in there. They made it where you no longer automatically get it as a juvenile, but they can still give it to you. Marlo Mike was the first one they did that to, nigga, after they changed the law. In 2016, the Supreme Court, nigga, the same one I went to get the law abolished, denied its appeal. He gonna die in prison for something he did with an undeveloped brain. See, I'm a little deeper than what y'all looking at. Y'all looking at Boosie. I'm looking at them 5 motherfucking murders he confessed to and implicated Boosie. They paid him to turn his story.
Okay, Charleston, do you think the only way Boosie can find redemption is to go to jail?
Either that or make it right with the victims. Nigga, you can't just start giving out turkeys and you done killed people before. Because that pain over there still resonates in lives. With blood on your hands. Nigga, you gotta wash your hands with the victim's tears. It's the only way to get blood off your hand, my nigga. You got to, no. You say what? Well, you don't have to confess. All you have to do is change your ways. Turn away from the ways that kill people. And let them people see that. Nigga, you think my victim family ain't clapping to see me on the newspaper with kids and all that shit? They feel like their personal life ain't in vain. He made a sacrifice. That white man's life was sacrificed so a little black kid can grow up to be the street messiah. Had that white man's life not be taken, we might not be talking to the street messiah. He died. But nigga, I was sad we did that. All of us were sad, homie. But we had to play along. No, we didn't mean to kill nobody, my nigga. We was kids. Just doing something with a gun. We wasn't no heartless killers. And I grew up with niggas who killed their mothers and fathers. I grew up with kids who killed their mothers and fathers, my nigga. They wasn't cold and heartless. So now I know what got compassion and love in it and when a heart don't, homie. That's why that nigga wear glasses. Dark glasses.
Are you caught up with Stone's case?
Not really. I know he killed somebody over over something stupid.
Yeah, they just gave him 35 years, in prison.
Yeah. That's not a lot of time for taking a life. Yeah, that's not a lot of time for taking a life.
Do you think he should get more?
Yeah, for taking a life.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Between academics and St. Cheese, right? What is the difference that you see?
One has morals and values. One has integrity. One has principles. Yeah, Say Cheese TV something special, homie. He's something different. Raised by mother and father. Nah, homie, act is an industry tool. Who they grabbed and used to fuel this new destruction that we see. He's the tool of it. So he's like an extension of because he know and don't know. But he's not a real black American. So he's perfect for their agenda. Say Cheese TV is a MySpace kid who hit it big on the internet like Mark Cuban them did in the .com era. That's the difference.
Okay, so the reason why I asked you that question is because, when Act dropped the show, Say Cheese picked it up, right? Am I correct?
Nah. We had already had a show booking. So when Act booked me, I was already at like 18, 19 comedy shows in, sold out shows.
Okay, so you already had something with Cheese.
Yeah, that was my birthday weekend show. And so DJ Academics was gonna be April Fool's weekend, April Fool's Day show.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this though. Do you think if Say Cheese was on the same level as, if it was big as Act, he would still do his show?
Yeah, he is. Say Cheese TV is on the same level as Act. Say Cheese TV has just as not biggest industry ties with the record labels and music executives, just like Act. Just like Act. He done signed a lot of artists. Huh?
I was saying, you would say Say Cheese is on the same level as Academics though?
I've personally got phone calls from Say Cheese TV in the same office with music executives.
Okay.
I've gotten paid. Yeah, the same level, homie. That kid Act cannot survive without the industry. Say Cheese TV can. Say Cheese TV discover more talent than DJ Academics does. So I done got many calls from that kid, homie. And hear what I'm saying. He has the largest black youth audience. DJ Academics don't. He got a variety of drill music lovers. Say Cheese TV got the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college. Act don't stretch that far. Yeah, he got a big platform, but DJ Academics is not getting the ears of the babies. Nah, homie, the new killers, so to say. The 10 and 11-year-old.
Yeah.
The new killers. And I'm not saying that to take nothing away from Mac. Act has a very large, but I'm saying Say Cheese TV has branded himself in such a way in this music world and industry, homie. The record labels call him for talent.
Yeah.
They watch who he posts and watch his numbers. How you think I got this big? Not DJ Academics. Say Cheese TV. Not DJ Academics. Say Cheese TV. Not Vlad. Say Cheese TV. Did all this. His platform propelled me before the world. DJ Academics and them caught on off of that.
Yeah. What's like? I see you doing a lot of work with. I say his name. Is it Anton?
Anton Daniels.
Okay, cool. Like, what is? Can you speak on y'all's overall goal? Cause I look at you as somebody who is you peep people's energy and you make your decisions on them, right? Because even you spoke about Tony. What's his name? Tony the
Closer. Yeah, Tony the Closer.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, even though he brought you like weapons to protect you, when you find out about his shady ways, you never fucked with a nigga again, right? So,
nah, because this is what I noticed. Nigga, some nigga want to use you to make money off of you. And some nigga want to get money with you.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
go ahead.
So, let me finish my question. So, when I see you with Anton, I'm like, because I look at you as a very, like, you're very aware. Even when people don't know, you observe everything. So I'm like, what is it about him that you fuck with him so hard? Y'all got so many episodes together. I really always wanted to know.
He the first nigga to come along to give me the game.
Yeah.
And says, see, you ain't got to sign with nobody. He got his own buildings, office buildings. He's a real estate mogul.
Yeah.
Him and Kevin Samuel were real good friends. So you would hear Kevin Samuel mention Anton. So when he first booked me, homie, let me just say this. Man, the man paid me $10,000 a month for one interview. I can live good for the rest of my life off doing Anton Daniel videos. And this how real the nigga is.